What's up, fellow movie snobs? I'm Cameron.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Alex.
And welcome to the first official review of MovieSnobNation. Today, we're reviewing Man of Steel. Now, my initial thoughts walking into this movie was not that excited to see it because I'm not a very big fan of Henry Cavill, who's the actor that played Superman.
And Superman hasn't really had a good standing history in movies.
And Zack Snyder, the director, is kind of hit or miss.
Yeah, too much slow-mo normally.
But I am very pleased to say that I was very pleasantly surprised with this movie.
It feels like a Christopher Nolan film.
Yes, Christopher Nolan did a great spin on the movie. Zack Snyder did a great job of directing. If you're not familiar with his work, he's the director of 300 and Watchmen. Both good movies, but he overdoes the slow-mo action scene way too much.
It's like every 5 seconds.
None of that in this movie.
Fight scenes were pretty spot on, spectacular.
Fight scenes were amazing. CGI off the chain. Wow.
There's good visual effects all the way around.
Yeah.
Michael Shannon as General Zod was awesome.
They
couldn't
really
have picked a better actor.
He was
for him.
perfect General Zod.
Russell Crowe was perfect Jor-El.
Yeah, and Henry Cavill, even though he only really has Immortals under his sleeve, this one he was like the perfect Superman, from just his look in general to even his voice. Yeah, he has this sort of like commanding voice the whole time, which is what you want from Superman.
Amy Adams, was a great Lois Lane.
Yeah, she was a really good pick, but
She looks like she's gonna cry the entire movie.
yeah,
Her eyes are always red.
But I think a lot of that has to do with the lighting. That's one bad thing about it.
It was a really great movie.
Yeah.
Very apocalyptic.
Yes, even people's faces always seem to be gray. Another cool thing about it is they didn't jump right into it. So it's not really slow. It's just sort of like action in your face from the very beginning.
The first 5 minutes is giant action scene from that until the next 20 minutes.
the choreography, awesome. Yeah, it's not too fast to where you don't know what's happening, but
It's not too slow to make it boring.
yeah, so that you're like, oh wow, there wasn't even like Superman fighting anything.
And they're also like the perfect length. It's not like Transformers where Megatron and Optimus Prime fight for like half an hour, and after a while you're just like, who's gonna fucking win this? One downside to it though is they overdid the destruction.
Yeah.
We're not gonna give away too much, but
It's pretty bad.
everything gets fucking
Yeah.
destroyed.
It'll be hard to top the destruction.
And
You
it's
don't
like-
need to watch the end of the credits.
Yes, don't wait till the end of the credits. That's a Marvel thing. Watch that for Marvel movies, not DC.
But there are a lot of Easter eggs.
Keep a very close watch
Yeah.
for little Easter eggs in the movie that are
Building names and just
little
companies.
random things. You'll know that there's definitely going to be at least one other sequel to this. It's definitely a darker spin on Superman. He's normally just like, I'm Superman, I kick everyone's ass. But this is just like, you sort of feel hopeless for him during a lot of the movie. It's not something you want to take a 4-year-old to.
It doesn't really seem like a kid's movie.
Yeah, it's not the comic book type. That's what they did with the last one. It was very comic booky. It was childish
And stupid.
And Superman's depressed and cries all the time. Where in this movie, Superman is
completely badass.
He's a badass. He beats the hell out of everything.
There are some scenes where he kind of gets the shit kicked out of him.
Yes, and I think that's a good thing though, that
Yeah.
Superman isn't invincible the entire movie. So all in all, this was a great Superman movie. I would give it a 7.8 out of 10.
I'll give it an 8.5 just because the choreography of the fights was so well done.
I was going to give it an 8 because it seemed just a little slow at points, but then it made up for it and everything else. So
Damn it, we haven't fucking thought of a tagline or a sign-off line. So as always, I'm Cameron.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Alex.
We're Movie Snob Nation, and we'll see you next time.
Watch MovieSnobNation, it's fucking brilliant!